Well, I've been that for the past 3.5 years, and I've tried to treat people fairly, and I think I've done that. I guess if I haven't, well, the voters will tell me that. And I've got politics in my background, of course. My dad was a representative for Polk County years ago, and my brother was a representative for Polk County for a few years, and I just enjoy working with people, just like people. If I could change anything, it would be our sales tax that we collect for our roads and for our law enforcement and for the workings of the county government. We just got the June sales tax back today, and it's down 1.9% from last year. We didn't budget this year for any reductions. We just left it flat from last year. In the prior 3 years, we had taken 10% off each year. We felt like that would do it, so we're kind of crossing our fingers that will do it. We pretty tight budget, and if we could change anything, that's what it would be. And I don't know how to go about that in down times of the economy. Just promote Polk County as much as we can, which we're trying to do with the EEZ that we put into effect, and hopefully, I know some folks are working really hard on that to try to get the industry into Polk County, and we're doing the small part that we can do. We have put that in place as countywide, except for one small area, and we're promoting that as much as possible. The role of a commissioner is a whole lot more than just roads. It's you're working with budgets a lot. Of course, you're working with people a lot, and most of your phone calls come from roads. And we have problems with roads. We have a few fairly good roads in Polk County, and a few roads that's really needs some attention. Roads take a lot of money. I had a phone call from a gentleman the other day who wanted to pay for us chip and seal a mile of roads in the northern part of the county, and he wanted to know what that would cost. And I got with our road foreman Joe, and we figured up what the cost of doing 1 mile of chip and seal road, doing it right, putting the right base down, and all of that, 2 coats of chip and seal, and it's just over $50,000 a mile. So when you figure we budgeted this year for $250,000 for road oil itself, that doesn't do too many miles of roads, and so it's changed much from what it was when it was started. Now, I was working at the post office when it started. I wasn't a part of that, but I know the oil has probably tripled or maybe more than tripled in price since that time. And we will not do more than what we have money coming in. We're not going to deficit spend. We can't do that, and we're going to do as much as we can with the money that we have coming in, and I'd just like to be a part of that for another 4 years. Well, I think, Sarah, whenever I first took office that you interviewed me, and I said in that interview that I just wanted to treat people as if I would want my family treated, and I still feel that way. I have lots of good friends. Of course, when I walk the streets of Bolivar, there's lots of good people who live in Polk County and the Bolivar area, and I got to be friends with a lot of them. And when you're good friends with people, you want to treat them fairly, and I've tried to do that. And if the voters think that I haven't done that, it's a public office, and anybody's willing to throw their hat in the ring while they're willing to do that, that's good. And I think competition is good. It keeps everybody honest. It keeps everybody working hard, and I'd just like to have 4 more years of it if I could.